Hi guys, this is Makeda of the Boston Bidoofs, and today I'm going to be going over my Week 6 team versus the Virginia Scizors. They're actually a replacement coach. They replaced the Greasy Gudras, who was my original opponent for this week. I didn't learn about the replacement, or he wasn't officially replaced until Friday, so I haven't had that much time because I didn't know if I was going to have a battle or not. I made this team a week ago, but I didn't really expect to use it, so hopefully it works out. Plus, it's a new player, didn't have time to brush up on his playstyle or anything, so we'll have to see how it goes. Um, but as you can see, he has a pretty solid team. He's got Garchomp and Vileplume, which are two contact, very burdensome Pokemon with Rough Skin and Effect Spore. He's got Rotom Heat, which is a good answer to my four main Pokemon, or three main Pokemon. It doesn't really, I guess four, because of Mandibuzz. It has the stab that affects me quite hard, so it's gonna take some finagling to get around him. Azumarill is super threatening this week because Belly Drum pretty much sweeps my entire team, except Mandibuzz, who I have a tech for. Well, that's not really tech, but it's the best answer that I have. Crobat's really good as well. And Nihilego is really good. So if you can see with this current team that I am predicting him to have, there's three poison types. So likelihood is that one of them does not come. My bet is probably on Nihilego because it's walled completely by like Swampert, but it does a lot to like Mandibuzz or to Ninetales, where Crobat still takes a lot from an ice attack, but is naturally faster. So if he wants to get the speed over the damage, he's gonna go with Crobat. Something that could fill that Nihilego slot is likely to be Klefki or Lucario. I don't see him bringing Mantine, Glaceon, or Spiritomb. I just don't think they're feasible options in this. I mean, Glaceon has some merit in if I bring Hail, but then he's relying on Snow Cloak and me to bring the Hail in order for that to be effective. And if he sets up his own Hail, he's just helping me out. So I don't think that'll happen. Mantine, just not worth bringing. I have both Zeraora and Ninetales, which is a freeze dry user, so it's just not going to come. Spiritomb, I have Ninetales and Mandibuzz doesn't care about it. So I just think this is his most likely team with one of the poison types being swapped out for either Klefki or Lucario. That being said, let me get into my team. So my main sweeper this week, it's going to be Sandslash again. Didn't work out week one, but it's going to work out this week because I needed to work out this week. It's my best answer to the Rotom after a Swords Dance. Rock Slide does like 80 something percent. I have to get like Stealth Rocks off or residual damage from the Hail. So it's going to be a late game attempt. Lumberry, so I can set up on the Vileplume. If it has Strength Sap, it's going to waste a couple of Hail turns, but I think it's going to be ideal overall. And yeah, so I have Icicle Spear, Earthquake, and Rock Slide to hit everything on his team super effectively, except Spiritomb, which is not likely to come. Prankster Screens will be annoying, but it's not the end of the world. I'll probably try to deal with Klefki if it comes a little bit earlier than the sweep, because otherwise there's really not much I can do. Next up is my Alolan Ninetales. It has Icy Rock this week because I want to get as many turns of Hail as possible for Sandslash to sweep. Freeze Dry, Moonblast are my attacking moves because they just hit everything as hard as I need them to hit. Moonblast, great stab, but doesn't hit too much. It's just good to have there. It hits Lucario decently, otherwise Freeze Dry doesn't do anything. Heal Bell's nice in case he Toxics me or Thunder Waves me with the Klefki, and Aurora Veil is just kind of a fourth slot. That gives me the benefit of that he gets from his Klefki, but in one move. So it's going to be quite nice. I think that if he leads Klefki, I should be in a good position if I lead Swampert. And he doesn't really have a good answer to Swampert outside Vileplume, and I don't think he's going to lead that. So I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it works out. Yeah, I'm excited to use it to try to get Sandslash to work this week. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Swampert is next up with Leftovers. It is pretty specially defensive this week. Kind of specially invested as well, just to do as much damage to Rotom and Nihilego as possible if they do come, because Nihilego is specially defensive. Earth Power might not even kill. I mean, it probably does, but it might not. And I'm special again because the contact is not something that I want to deal with. I had Ice Beam over Sludge Bomb, but I think I needed this or other Sludge Wave because I needed something to hit that Azumarill. If he tries to set up a Belly Drum on me, I am in danger. So Sludge Wave is nice to catch him off guard expecting a switch if I'm not in Aqua Jet range already. And yeah, I just think Swampert is going to do work. It's been very powerful. It's a very powerful mod. I just wish it was a little faster. It would be so much better if it was a little faster. Next up is my Slowking. I have Citrus Berry this week because I had lack of a better option. Honestly, I could have done Rocky Helmet, but I think the recovery is the safest bet, especially when he has like Spiritomb just in case, I guess. But I also considered Cobra Berry. But the things that it's most likely going to get hit super effectively by are bug attacks from the Crobat or a knockoff from something. So at the end of the day, the Rocky Helmet damage from those moves would be residual or would be redundant, I think, because Slowking can't really. I mean, I guess maybe I should just go Rocky Helmet, but I'm gonna keep Citrus Berry on because I do really need Slowking. I feel like having that extra recovery is probably the ideal way to keep Slowking healthy without running Slack Off as a move. I haven't been able to really fit it on any of my movesets this season. So yeah, it's just a nice way to take, like, if I'm surprised by a U-turn or something, a banded U-turn on a Crobat, it's going to do a lot of damage, but won't kill me. Citrus Berry is going to come in clutch, heal me up, and then I can respond accordingly to whatever he brings in. But yeah, that's my Slowking set. Next up is Protective Pad Zeraora for the third time, and the reason this is because Zeraora is honestly kind of useless against everything except Crobat, and Azumarill, I guess, if he doesn't have the Belly Drum. And he's just going to be clicking knockoff. He's going to be clicking knockoff on anything and everything. Hopefully getting Garchomp on the switch, maybe getting rid of a Scarf, even a Rocky Helmet. Baiting in the Vileplume for a potential Sand/Slash sweep. Yeah, it's just not great. It just has not been performing specifically against the teams that I've been playing against. Maybe that's because my matchups have been bad, but I just feel like it's very underwhelming for the praise that it gets and for its stats on the Draft League website. So it is what it is. I do really like that speed tier. It makes me not have to run a lot of speed a lot of weeks. So, I mean, it's nice, but it's not good enough. Hopefully, Brick Break might come in handy against Klefki. Okay, so it's good against Klefki if Klefki comes, because one, I have the Brick Break to break the screens, and two, I can't get Thunder Waved. So it has its own utility, but it's very little. So Zeraora is there to kind of take the brunt of the hits that it needs to for my team, probably be my sack, but it's going to knock off something, guaranteed. So that's my Zeraora set, and last but not least is, of course, my Heavy Duty Boots Mandibuzz. It comes every week. It has just enough speed to outspeed a Azumarill, max speed Jolly. After a Belly Drum, it doesn't die to an Aqua Jet, and it kills with a Foul Play. So that's my plan if that happens. Otherwise, I'm pretty much going to be U-turning out as he brings the Rotom in and bringing in my Swampert, because Swampert is the only real good answer to the Rotom, and going for the Scald is going to bother his team quite a lot. I don't think there's anything on his team that doesn't want to be burned. Vileplume is really his only switch-in. I considered Flip Turn, but I just do not want to deal with that Effect Spore. And honestly, I don't know. Maybe I should have kept Ice Beam. This team I haven't put extreme amount of thought into, but I'm excited to use it. I want to see if I can get Sand Slash to work this week, and if I can, I think it's going to be a lot of kills for him. So wish me luck, and let's get right into the battle. Alright, so our battle has begun. Before I start, I want to apologize ahead of time for the background noise. Hopefully the in-game music blocks it out. Looks like he has Lucario and Klefki over Azumarill and Night. Perfect placement. Let's see. No Azumarill's really nice. I'm gonna lead Swampert. Hopefully he doesn't lead Vileplume, but I don't really see the reason for that. What could he do to me? He's probably gonna be Klefki lead, I would guess. We'll see. Zeraora is a good Klefki response, but I don't think it is a good lead versus his team, just in case. So, all right, let's get this going. I also have no idea how my opponent plays, so we'll just have to play well. What's he got for me? Roxo. Guard Shop. Okay. I'm okay with that. I think I just go straight for the Scald. Stealth Rocks, maybe? I don't want him to set up, so I'm going to go for Scald. In case he goes for like Skill Shot or something. I don't imagine that he would be choiced if he goes for Skill Shot. But Lumberry would be scary. Vileplume? He knows. He knows its name is Immortal. I'll take it, I'll take it. Black Sludge, okay. I'm going to Mandibuzz just to kind of scout what he has for me. And then I'll U-turn into Ninetales. He knows I have Scald, but he doesn't necessarily know that I'm special. He went straight for the Sludge Bomb. That's not a bad play. Maybe I just Roost. I think I'm gonna Roost here. See if he goes into Rotom. Should have U-turned. Could have U-turned straight back into Swampert. Oh, he went into Lucario. No foul plays here. Perhaps it's justified. I'm gonna U-turn now and see what he does. He's faster, or he's slower. Very interesting. If he's special, or if he has like dark, like Crunch or Dark Pulse, it's gonna be bad for me. Okay, he's physical. I'm physically defensive this week. No boost? Cool. Well, he's Life Orb. Does he stay in is the question. I'm inclined to say no. But I'm just gonna go for the Scald. I mean, burning it would be great. What's he gonna do? Rotom? Crobat? Klefki, okay. Ha! 100% burn rate. Leftovers, Black Sludge, Life Orb. Whoops. I'm gonna go into Zero. I don't want this thing to get paralyzed. And if he sets up screens, I have Brick Break. Calm Mind. Interesting. If I set up Hail, I don't think he can kill my Sandslash with Calm Mind. I'm gonna go for the Fire Punch because I just feel like it's gonna do the most damage. I don't think anything he can attack me with here is going to be like very good for him. I don't think, and this is gonna do a lot. That's unclean. Does it kill? Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm kind of glad it's not a screen set. So I'm just gonna go for the knockoff here. I don't think he's gonna stay in, knowing he's gonna die here. He definitely could, but he's not going to. Yeah. All right, gonna say goodbye to your item. Please. That did a lot. Oh, it was a crit. Okay, I was gonna say. Alright, so what do I want to switch in? I guess I just go to Mandibuzz. He just switched immediately, right? He didn't attack. Stealth rocks, okay. Excuse me. I'm gonna go for the U-turn here. Because I just want to safe switch into my Ninetales, really. I shouldn't die to this. Yeah, not even close. Mandibuzz is such a monster. Rough Skin's gonna be annoying though. I know he's not scarfed. I think I'm going to go immediately into my Swampert. There's no chance he stays in here. So I'm just going to go straight into Swampert. Because the Scald's going to do a nice chunk to anything. Except the Vileplume. But the more I whittle it down, the better. Especially seeing it looks kind of like offensive. It has Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb, Giga Drain. We'll see. Klefki. That's okay. Because this is a perfect matchup for the Swampert. Even with the screens, I think he dies to Hail Burn after a Scald. Do I Earth Power? Do I Sludge Wave? Nah, I'm an Earth Power. Interesting switching though. Why did he go into Klefki? Just because it's a steel type? I think that would have. Oh, maybe he was sacking it. Which would be unfortunate because the Rotom. Momentum I would have got if he went into Rotom would have been great. But if it dies, it dies. Just going for damage, it's fine. Yeah. Swampert doing work. That's goodbye to Klefki. Something that I was very worried about because I didn't really prep very well for it. Immortal. I'm just gonna go Zera. I kind of want to scout what he's doing, and I don't think I really need Zera for anything. I mean Crobat, but I have Sandslash and Ninetales, so. Strength Sap, okay. He does have Strength Sap. As he should. But I'm going to be able to get rid of the Black Sludge at least. Getting rid of the Rocky Helmet and the Black Sludge, I think, is a successful Zeraora. But he also knows I have Fire Punch, so maybe he'll switch now that I'm -1? No, there's no reason for him to switch. And there's no way I can kill him. Protects. So I'm gonna click Fire Punch here, because if he's justified, I do not want him to get that boost. And I just want to scout to make sure, because if it's like a Life Orb Extreme Speed or something, I think that's going to be very dangerous, especially since Zeraora is so low. But we'll see. Got a crit? Oh, Zeraora is upset that I've been talking all this shit, because he got 2 crits this game. I'm happy with his success so far. Does the hail subside? Because if it does, perfect timing. There's not many turns of it left. I think I'm just going to go for the Icicle Spear. Lucario's a good switch into this. Rotom. As expected, to be fair. Ooh, that's very defensive. I only hit twice. That's fine. Any damage on this thing is welcome. So I think I just immediately go Swampert. Oh wait, Zera's dead? It's fine. Oh, it missed. It's still okay. That's honestly ideal. That's why I went special this week. Okay. If he goes Vileplume and he's like speed invested, that would be annoying, but he might die here. Not quite. Damn, I should have gone... well, if I went for the knockoff, he wouldn't be so low. But he also wouldn't have the Black Sledge. If he's speed invested... that'd be very annoying. Do I think he's speed invested? Genuinely, I don't. He is. Okay. But I'm special this week. Alright, that could have been really bad if he picked a different move, but obviously the play there is to switch. So I thought maybe he would go for, I mean, like Strength Sap. It worked out, but He outsped me. So let's get out of here. I'm gonna go into Slowking. He hasn't shown a grass move yet, but his bulk is just ridiculous. Vileplume is very annoying. I think it's definitely one of the strongest, like, lower tier mons to pick up, especially in like a level 50 draft. At level 100, maybe not so much, but level 50, it's a threat for sure. I'm gonna go for Psyshock. I considered Ice Beam for a second there, but I think I want to conceal that I have it because of the Garchomp and the Crobat. Both of which do a decent chunk to me. But I shouldn't die to them. Even Banded Crobat. Roasted. Okay, back to Rotom. What did he click? He clicked Will-O-Wisp, right? Maybe he's Trick? I'm gonna just teleport. If he gives me a Specs, it's gonna be very painful Slowking in the future. Nice. Get the Citrus Berry. I forgot I had it, to be honest. Citrus over Rocky Helmet. Was a good choice. Okay. I kind of wish I had Zeraora here. That sucks. Question is, do I die to a poison attack from a Ninetales with a from a Crobat on my Ninetales? I think the answer is yes. I also think getting Hail Up is the right play. Yeah, definitely die. So I could bring in Ninetales one more time into the Hail. I should have just clicked Psyshock again. I'm gonna go Swampert. I need to scout what he does. I don't really want to take Cross Poison or whatever. Sludge Bomb, yep. So it's special. That's kind of good for me. Kind of wish I still had the Ice Beam on the Swampert, but it is what it is. And I'm just going to go for Scald. I can set up rocks, but honestly at this point I need to defog instead of worry about the nasty plot. Setting up my own is what I was trying to say. Okay, it's about a 2-hit KO. Definitely a 2-hit KO with the Hail and the Burn. We'll see what he has. Maybe he has Giga Drain. That would be interesting, but I'm just going to come in on Sand Slash and kill it, if it is. Giga Drain, yep. That's honestly okay. Crit did not matter there. Well, losing Swampert sucks. But Sand Slash's time to shine is now. I can't go for the Sword Stance because it could have Heat Wave. Giga Drain, Nasty Plot, Sludge Bomb. This is the first time we're seeing it, right? Rock Slide. I would love to click Rock Slide here, but I need this thing dead, and I don't think Rock Slide kills it if it's defensive. Yeah, Yachi Berry? Okay. Hit 3 times, please. That's why I take Icicle Spear over Icicle Crash. That was scary. That was very scary. How low's the Rotom? That's the real question here. I don't think it's low enough. Definitely not low enough. And I lost Swampert. Do I need Mandibuzz? It would be nice to keep, but honestly, I need to get out my Slowking with as little damage as possible. We saw that the Volt Switch did... Yeah, Volt Switch did a lot. Discharge would have done a lot more. So, let's see. Crobats did. Swamperts did. Mandibuzz did. I'm going to click Psyshock because I think Vileplume's a very safe switch right here. And I need to kill that thing as soon as possible, so this is going to help a lot. Perfect. A good amount of damage there. The problem is... does he have a grass attack? I feel like the answer is no, or he would have clicked it. Strength Sap, Sludge Bomb. I don't know, and I feel like he's physical, so I'm gonna go for the Ice Beam. Because maybe... I don't know. Strength Sap. I healed like, what, 40%? This thing is so annoying and I love it. Okay. That definitely did more. Hail stopped. What does he do? Lucario would be a good switch. He can't kill me. At least as far as he's shown. Sludge Bomb shouldn't kill me. I'm a Slow King. I'm going to click Psyshock again. Instead of Ice Beam. He does have it. Why did you wait so long, bro? It is what it is. I'm just going to go to Ninetales, set up the Hail again, and then I should be able to do... well, I should be able to kill the Vileplume and do a good chunk to the Rotom where the Rock Slide will be able to kill. Hopefully, I can live like a Bullet Punch, but I'm struggling now. Alright, Freeze Dry. Come on, make your move. He's gonna go into Rotom probably. No, he's gonna sack it. That's good. Bullet Punch is probably 100% going to kill me. But can I live a Bullet Punch with the Sand Slash is the real question. And do I get the flinch if I do? Stream speed, no Bullet Punch? Should still kill, yeah. But that... It would have been a lot worse for me if he had Bullet Punch, I'll say that. Alright, buddy. This is why I drafted you. You're 2 points. And you're gonna clutch for me here, okay? So Ninetales dead. Vileplume dead. Let's get this win. Oh, Vacuum Wave. No! That's whatever. If he had Bullet Punch, I might have lived. So Vacuum Wave was a good tech. I was expecting that from the Blaziken, but... Oh well. GG, man. That was a fun battle. Fun battle. So, I'm glad you filled in for my opponent. I wish I had a little more time to look into you, but you played well, and it was a fun battle, so GG.